It might have taken more than 170 years to get there, but Ballarat's got nothing on Paris this morning, where Aussies have spent the night cementing a literal gold rush at the Olympics. In just the past few minutes, Nina Kennedy took the top spot in the women's pole vault. It's the nation's fourth gold for the night and 18th for the Games, making this Australia's best ever gold haul in Olympic history. Earlier in the night, skateboarder Keegan Palmer defended his Olympic title in the men's park event. Sailor Matt Wearn also claimed back-to-back gold. And before our track cyclists won gold in the men's team pursuit.
Although the night wasn't without controversy, with the Kookaburra sadly in hot water. Let's get the latest from Tom Maddox in Paris. Tom, what a morning. The best results yet, and that history-making win that got us there from Nina Kennedy. Take it away.
Michael, the records are tumbling this evening in Paris. 4 gold and 2 bronze today for Australia. It's Australia's best ever single day in its Olympic history. And now, of course, as you say, 18 gold medals. So that's the best haul ever at an Olympics for Australia, surpassing previous records of 17 gold medals won in Athens and at Tokyo. And we still have 4 days of competition. It's a bit scary. Nina Kennedy, as you say, in breaking news, is now a gold medalist in the women's pole vault. She's won Australia's first ever field medal for a woman. And she's done it in thrilling fashion here at the Athletic Stadium. Some Australian fans very excited here tonight. It had to come down to her American rival, Katie Moon, in the final. And last year in the World Championships, they shared the gold medal. But tonight, Kennedy ensured that the gold was all hers. And her parents are in the stands. Michael, I believe there are 27 Kennedys here in Paris. So I reckon the celebrations tonight will be pretty massive. And so too for Matt Denny, the big Queenslander, who's just won bronze for Australia in a massive men's discus final. So that is the first bronze medal that an Australian man has ever won in the men's discus. And the big Queenslander has got it done.
Good on him. So Nina Kennedy winning gold, of course not the only gold medal tonight. There are 3 more gold medals in Australia. Take us through those.
There's a lot to talk about, Michael. So success in the velodrome for Australia earlier today. It was the team pursuit, the men's team pursuit for Australia. They beat our great rivals in Great Britain in a huge moment, really, for Australian cycling. And redemption of sorts after catastrophe 3 years ago in Tokyo, where a bike malfunction caused a massive crash for the Australians. So coming into this race, there were great signs. The Aussie quartet broke the world record yesterday to come into this gold medal race against the British. And today, in an incredibly tight race, they maintained their form and composure to claim Australia's first Olympic title since 2004. Some lovely symmetry here because Australia also won the men's team pursuit in 1984 in Los Angeles. So 3 gold medals, each 2 decades apart. And Keegan Palmer, of course, we brought you the lovely story yesterday of Arisa True winning in the women's park event at the age of just 14. 21-year-old Keegan Palmer, who also grew up on the Gold Coast but now spends his time in San Diego, California. He's defended his Tokyo gold. He won 3 years ago and won gold again today in the men's park. And it was ultimately his first run, Michael, that secured the gold with 93.11. He set a really high bar and the others couldn't quite match it. We're speaking to Keegan very shortly, so we'll bring you some of that soon. And then Matt Wearn, a great day for Australian sailing. The West Australian is the first sailor, Michael, to go back-to-back in the men's dinghy. That's the laser class. It's his 2nd consecutive gold after winning in Tokyo. And it's Australia's 4th straight gold in the laser class. An incredible effort for a class that is arguably the most competitive in sailing. So Wearn had long COVID a few years ago. He wasn't sure whether he would be physically able to return to sailing at all. So today's gold is a particularly sweet one, and his parents were there in Marseille to celebrate for him. So there you go, catching a breath. That's the 3 gold we won earlier today.